Hi, welcome back to Waxing On Friday. And today we're looking at a music icon. He is a legend in New Orleans. He's written hits for a very diverse group of people. Not necessarily wrote them for them, but they've recorded his music and had hits with it. I think of three very unusual ones: Al Hurt, Herb Alpert, and Devo. Now, some of you probably remember Devo. The song they had of this artist was Working in a Coal Mine. And we're talking about the legendary Allen Toussaint. Singer, songwriter, band leader, arranger. What hasn't he done? And he's certainly just, again, a legend in New Orleans and a legend in music. And today, the album I have, it's not really one of his, but it's one that he shares a title with, or shares a spot with, Elvis Costello, called The River in Reverse. 2006 album. Now, Elvis has done some collaborations before. I know my wife liked one that he did with Burt Bacharach. So this isn't unusual for him, but this one's really nice because a lot of the tunes are Toussaint tunes. He's either written or co-written with Costello, and I think there's a couple of Elvis tunes on here as well. We're using some of the New Orleans horns. We've got members of Toussaint's band and a couple of members from the Attractions, Pete Thomas and Steve Niev. So we've got, a real mix in here. And the album came out, again, not a lot of information about it. I was surprised when I went on, not a lot in the book, not a lot on Wikipedia, lots of samples of them playing. I was watching one just the other day where they were doing a segment on Letterman's show. But certainly Toussaint, no stranger to music, and same with Elvis. I mean, they've both carved out great careers on their own, and together, it's kind of a special treat to have them on here. Now, let's look at some of the tunes we have. Like I say, a majority of them were written by Allen Toussaint, so that's why I'm calling it his album. A couple of tunes here. On Your Way Down, Nearer to You, Tears, Tears, and More Tears. Then we got The Sharpest Horn, a combination of Toussaint and Costello, a little cooperation there. Who's Going to Help Brother Get Further, Toussaint. And the title song, River in Reverse, is a Costello song. We've got Freedom for the Stallion by Toussaint. We've got Broken Promised Land, Costello and Toussaint. Again, Ascension Day, International Echo. And then we're back, All These Things were Toussaint, Wonder Woman Toussaint, and The Six Figure Man, Costello and Toussaint. Now, they kind of take turns. A lot of times, Toussaint's just playing keyboards and singing backing vocals. Once in a while, he gets the lead vocals, but Elvis seems to take the majority of the leads in here. As well, when they were doing it, all the horn arrangements are by Allen Toussaint. So we're getting a real good idea of what he's all about. Now, when I was on the streaming networks or YouTube, there's lots of chance to see what he's done. And I know if you're not familiar with the name, you're probably going to be familiar with a lot of the tunes. I mean, I'm trying to think. I'm pretty sure with our big band, we do one of his songs, and it's not really even a big band song. It's Southern Man. Remember that hit from way back, probably in the 70s. He's written a very diverse book of material. Again, from Al Hurt with Java, an instrumental tune. Herb Alpert's hit. I didn't tell you what it was. Whipped Cream. Everybody knows the tune. I think it might have been a theme song for a TV show at one time as well. Now, it wasn't written under his name, using a pen name for it, and people may not have realized it was his, but I mean, the kind of easy listening popular music like Al Hurt and Herb Alpert were doing, very different from what he's doing with his own band. And yet, hey, it worked out. These guys had big hits with that. So, while you may not recognize the name, you will know the music. Now, I'd have to say on this album, yeah, not a lot of tunes I recognized. And that's nice too. Nice to discover some new ones that, you're not familiar with, rather than hearing, the songs that you are familiar with. It's great to discover new things. And if you've never had any exposure to the music of Allen Toussaint, this is a great opportunity. This weekend, hit the internet, streaming networks. Hey, buy a hard copy, help them out. It's just fun music. Some of this not quite in the latest footage you might think, but I mean, still interesting. And still a chance to hear music from a real musical icon and to see what he's contributing. I mean, this is 2006. He's not a young man at this point. I think he may have died 2013, around that era. So he's quite older, and yet he's still putting out some great material. So that's it for Friday. One Alan Toussaint album I have where he's sharing the bill with Elvis Costello, and it's The River in Reverse. Take a few minutes and check it out. You might be pleasantly surprised. Okay, the weekend. Everybody have a great time. Take care. Stay safe. We'll see you back here on Monday. Thanks for stopping by.